In our final training, we're going to go over how to input a listing. Now, inputting a listing is not necessarily difficult, but it can be very time consuming. And we want to utilize any opportunity we can to save time and eliminate errors whenever possible. So let's go ahead and jump into this example of inputting a listing. So let's go ahead and, here we go. Here's a great idea. Let's take one of these sold listings. So let's take this one here on 122nd Avenue, 570-6785. Okay, so what we can do is go into transactions. Let's create a new one. And this will be a listing. Okay. And we'll go call this 122nd listing, and I'm going to call this practice so I know what it is. We want residential. Okay. And we want to go ahead and auto applied. Yes. Save. Okay. Now when it pops in, you're going to see it has everything that we have as far as the documents for our listing. Okay, now when we go into the cover sheet, you will notice that the property is blank, but all of our generic listing information is here. Now what we can do from here is go to MLS Connect and bring in the property. Now you're going to notice what will happen here. So let's not actually get ahead of ourselves. So 570-6785. And it's going to bring it up, agent ID. Now here is the catch. Do you want to replace existing data with imported data? And in this case, we want to say no. Okay? That is the big thing, because if you would have replaced the data, you would have actually replaced yourself with the old listing agent. Okay? So be very aware of that. That's the biggest thing. If you say yes, you will eliminate all of your template info, and it will have replaced it with everything that they did. So the fact that this was in the MLS is wonderful, because now you have all the property information. You're still the listing agent. Now let's roll with who we had before. So we want to put in Sam Smith as that. Put in his information there, and then and we're going to go ahead and say Taylor Swift is the co-owner in this one as well. Okay, and you will need to update all of this. So the listing information, if you want to roll with that, or if we want to change the price to whatever it is, chances are they're going to go higher, and listing date is going to change as well. So we would change it to whatever you like. So let's go ahead and go with today. And then 6 months from now would be oops, whoa, what happened there? And I like Tuesdays, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so that'll give you the gist, and you'll see that the buying broker, I don't know why I'm listed as the buying broker. I guess I'm just hopeful of getting the person right now. That's kind of interesting. And in this case, since it is the listing, we will want to continue. So when it comes to the HOA, fortunately, you will see that the address is there, put in the date, but then let's go ahead and we'll have to put in all of this information. And then the market conditions, agency, but then when it comes to the SPUDs, go ahead and send that to them for them to start filling it out. And then when it comes to the listing, this is the wonderful part. It's already basically filled out. You got your dates, we got our price, you got the property, all the other great stuff filled out. Saves you so much time. We're basically good to go. Okay? Now, one final note, which is a big note at that, and take advantage of this whenever possible. The profile sheet. This is the long form. The ER, quick and easy. This is already filled out for a lot of it, but it won't do the check marks. Okay? It'll fill out the odds and ends here whenever possible, but it won't check everything for you. So either you can do this, go through it all, or this is one of the greatest things ever. Okay, we are dealing with what number again? 570-6785. Okay, under the menu, you have this right here called copy. 570-6785. You can't copy photos if you weren't the listing agent before, but you can. What did I hit? What was it, 570? My bad. Yeah, 570-6785. Sorry about that. 570-6785. Now it should find it. There we go. Would you like to copy this listing to residential? Yes, I would. Now, you're going to have to fill out a few basic things, such as yourself, okay, I'm just going to run you through a few of the basics here, but you'll notice property information is already filled out. Good to go. Now you're going to have to update all of the current stuff. So obviously the new listing is the new listing, so you would have it as, you know, whatever you agreed on. And just going to roll with what we had for the other one. I think it was October 9th. And auction, no. ER, hopefully, if you did well. Sub-agents, well, that's a whole other training on itself. And these are all new, you know, buyer broker. What are you going to pay them? So these are the new things for this particular listing. Variable commission. Are you changing your commission based on if you find the buyer, for example? That would make it variable commission. Taxes change on a regular basis. So make sure you have your, it's handy to have the monsoon pulled up for it. But you would input all that. You would change it, you know, change your details. But this will save you a lot of time and effort. Now, here's the main point that I wanted to show you before letting you go. When you're finished, if you can add the listing, wonderful, but you probably haven't met them yet because you want to verify all this information before you make it go live, right? So you go ahead and save. Okay, now you go to there, my incomplete. It'll pull up yours. You should see 122nd there. Okay. Right here. Print or email this listing. Print report, print input form. That is what you want to take with you to your appointment. Fill it out as far as you can. Make sure it's good. So that way your clients can just sign it off. It's already mainly filled out for the most part. So you'll notice, even without us actually going through each thing, look at this. Look at how filled out this already is. So you want your sellers to definitely verify all the information there. And this will give you a chance to just create these things together. Verify the directions on your way there. Do the public remarks, the private remarks, kind of go over those details. But look at this. Check, 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 check. Just make sure it's all correct. Edit the ones that you need. Come back, edit those few items that you need to. That just saved you a lot of time and effort when it came to the listing. And then if you utilize e-sign, it'll actually recognize a lot of your documents. And you don't actually have to input a lot of your signature spots and things like that too. So Good luck, guys. This is a great tool if you could utilize MLS Connect with zip forms and copying listings and any variation thereof that you can utilize. It will save you a lot of time, prevent a lot of effort. So if you have any questions, never hesitate to give me a call. Good luck. Have a great day. Have a great week. Go sell some homes.